In this video we'll be discussing the potential top levels of Polygon MATIC for this cycle, and when would be a good time to take profits. It shouldn't come as a surprise when I say Polygon is really struggling as of these past couple months. Polygon is one of the few assets in the top 30 that is still yet to break its bear market high, still down 17% from the 156 high it made in February last year. Other crypto in the same bracket are Litecoin, ETH Classic and XRP, a group you never want to be associated with, especially if you're at the level of Polygon. So it's no wonder Polygon holders out there are worried, especially combined with this idea of how markets can top out earlier than expected. But you see, that's not even the scariest part of being a Polygon holder. That would be this instead. The Polygon BTC chart, making new lows even during the very making of this video. You see, the strength of your altcoin versus Bitcoin, especially at this point of the cycle, is everything. The fact that Polygon is doing the complete opposite is not a good thing at all. And this just isn't any structural break. Polygon failed to keep its support formed back in 2021. And as quickly as it went up, it's now doing so down. I don't believe there's any reason to get bullish on this until Polygon gets to 600 sats, which is still 57% away. And then worst case scenario, finding support on the floor of 200 sats, which is still an 85% dump against Bitcoin. For comparison, assets like Avalanche and ICP and even DOT, all of which I'd say are kind of similar to Polygon, have printed their first higher highs versus Bitcoin, which is at the very least what you want to be doing right now. You may be asking what went wrong for Polygon this cycle. Why did it come to this? I think it shows the importance of picking your niche in these markets. For example, Avalanche said we'll be the hub for gaming and potentially real-world assets. They could have pivoted to AI or NFTs or whatever, but they stuck with gaming and are now benefiting greatly from it with amazing product launches and many still to come. Optimism said we're doing this. ARB said this. ICP is saying this. The joke in town is that Polygon never really picked a specific instrument and instead tried to do everything. They said a hard yes to being an L2, a hard yes to being a sidechain, a hard yes to ZK EVM, a hard yes to NFTs and gaming, and so on. This in turn never really let them get a foothold in one of these and are now kind of playing third, fourth, fifth fiddle in all of them. This tweet right here should pretty much summarize everything it is you need to know. And I don't take a lot of joy in saying this because coming into this bear market back in 2022, Polygon was one of the top altcoins I had on my buy list. This led to me buying Polygon on these hold levels here during that June around the 30 to 40 cent range. But I dumped that MATIC a year later because of firstly my hard pivot to AI, but also because of this video on Bankless interviewing Sandeep and Mihailo. They were talking a big game, saying ETH is the end game where Polygon would be the biggest layer on top. But that kind of turned me off of the whole thesis. But where does that leave us today? Will Polygon get to old highs or make new highs? With the hard-hitting developments of Polygon 2.0, there is potential. To me, this will quite literally be everything for Polygon this cycle. It's a strong enough narrative, combined with the likely parabolicness we're about to see these next few months. It's the right time for Polygon to start trending up and to the right. Polygon also has that familiarity aspect. When retail come in, they'll remember it as one of the top performers of last cycle and may bid into it hard. What's also weird is Polygon is a 3x away from highs. My most bullish case here is during Polygon 2.0. It's enough to get the token to at least highs. Or even just the general uptrend of the bull is enough to get it to highs. And then all of a sudden we barely cross the line into price discovery, and next thing you know we do another 2 to 4x from there. But I feel like that's the problem. We're nitpicking about a potential 10x overall that quite frankly seems very unlikely at this moment. But conversely, many of these strong crypto in the top 100 should at the very least still 5 to 10x from here that I'm confident about. And so piggybacking on Johnny's tweet here, a big mistake he made last cycle, and the same with me, is this idea of laggers eventually catching up. Strength will continue to show strength. Weakness will continue being weak. So here's my answer for the Polygon exit strategy. Wait to see if Polygon catches up with 2.0 this Q2, where if so perhaps keep holding, but my real exit strategy would be to sell it right now, and play into strength. The chances of Polygon getting to $5 from this point is not that high. But assets like Injective or Caspa or BitTensor, Arweave, Beam and many more are considerably higher. I don't make these videos to entertain or provide blind bullishness. It may not make me the most fun guy in this industry, but I just have to say it how it is. For more content like this, hit that like and subscribe button. Sign up to an exchange link below for cheap fees and big bonuses. And I'll see you next time.